Hello and welcome to Super Smash Bros. League Playoffs Week 5. I'm Snuffy Sam and I'm joined today by...
Hi, I'm Jack.
And we've got two very exciting matches today, I would say.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely think the matches today are going to be exciting ones. We're getting close to the end here. Whoever wins in the winners bracket is assured their spot in the finals. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
It's and really we've seen Pokemon Masters are definitely they had a bit of a rough main season, but they've really come through in these playoffs. So it's exciting to see if they're going to be able to make it all the way.
Meanwhile, in the losers bracket, we have Classic Mode Champions and Super Bash Sisters. That's going to be interesting too. One of those teams is going to get eliminated.
Yeah, it's going to be the end of the line for the end of the road for one of those two teams. Both of them have fought pretty hard. I mean, Classic Mode, Super Bash, both of them have only been in the losers bracket for a week now. So,
Yeah.
they didn't make it that far into the winners bracket off of a fluke, and potentially one of those two teams could be seeing a rematch in the finals, depending on how things play out. They could be rematching.
That is true. Both Classic Mode Champions and Super Bash Sisters have already lost to Pokemon Masters and Villains, respectively, in Week 3. Some interesting trivia. The only team of these four to make it to Week 5, both seasons, was Classic Mode Champions.
Yeah. I mean, they're a strong team when you get down to it. I think the playoffs have been really letting them show their stuff.
So let's just get into the first match of the night.
Yeah, let's get to it.
So match 1 is Pokemon Masters versus Team Villain. Team Villain was one of the top teams in the main season. They're incredibly scary, and they've had a great playoffs run too.
Yep, they really have. They were dominant. They were pretty dominant during the main season, and they've been pretty powerful throughout the postseason as well.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Pokemon Masters, they struggled. They struggled quite a bit in the main season, but they managed to make it into playoffs, and they've had an incredible playoffs run.
Yeah, they've just and it's not. It doesn't just seem like with some teams there is an aspect of the playoffs where they start to improve, in part just because of the format change helping them. With Pokemon Masters, it didn't just seem like that. It seemed like their characters really did improve compared to the main
particularly
season.
Mewtwo's been really powerful as this sort of healer character in a way we haven't seen. And Pokemon Trainer got their act together.
Yeah, like the team really just rallied, and they were able to claw their way into the postseason, and then have been proving that they deserve to be here, and have just been going through the postseason incredibly well.
Yeah, but meanwhile, Team Villain, they've been dominant all season. Ridley, their 1 weak link, besides Wolf, who isn't in, just got a lot better last week. So that could be pretty scary, I would say.
Yeah. No, they're definitely two scary teams here, is what it comes down to, which is no surprise considering they're one of these two teams is going on to the finals.
Yeah. So going into the first round of the night, it's going to be Pokemon Trainer versus Ridley. Ridley, as mentioned, has seen some huge improvements in the past 2 weeks. Pokemon Trainer has seen some big improvements since sort of the end-ish of the main season.
Yeah. These are. It's. I mean, like as it often comes down to, it's going to be interesting to see how the first round plays out. I wonder a lot what the thought process was putting these characters first,
Hmm.
because the to me the most important part of your lineup in the postseason is your first three spots, and because if you lose your first three rounds, doesn't matter who you have in slots 4 and 5. So you really
Right.
have to choose those first three carefully.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, Pokemon Trainer is like one of the stronger three members of Pokemon Masters right now, I would say. Whereas Ridley is
Yeah.
probably the weakest member of Villains, so it's possible Villains specifically put Ridley up front to sack him.
Yeah, it's really tough. It's really tough to know, but I know I'm definitely excited to see how
Hmm.
it plays out.
Yeah, so let's get into it. Pokemon Trainer versus Ridley. I forgot the costume, but
Oh, yeah.
pretend I didn't.
We'll fix it in post.
We'll fix it in post. Um, so we're starting up on Dracula's Castle, which is the map that Pokemon Masters has been using for a little while now to pretty good effect.
Yeah, yeah, it's been a pretty good map for them.
Yeah,
Um,
already Ivysaur's gotten some solid damage onto Ridley. Ridley will need to put in some work to bring this back, but in theory, Ridley's got like his side special that can deal.
deal, deal like 100 damage at once.
Yeah, I think I did some math, and like with the right build combination, it is possible for it to do 100 damage in a single grab.
Yeah, I believe that. It's very powerful. In
Oh,
addition to
but there
that,
goes Ridley's first stock.
yeah, geez, Ridley, and he died at a
Oh,
relatively early percent for a character of his weight class.
oh,
Um,
oh, oh! How much is this gonna do
oh,
though? How much is this
is
gonna
it?
do though? Is it gonna do enough? No, 2% off.
And doesn't even get the kill off by knocking him off the stage.
Yeah.
Going into Squirtle Pokemon Master, I think that's a very interesting decision at a percentage this high.
Yeah,
Um,
granted, no, and that's why, because Squirtle is so light.
yep. Yeah, I mean, Squirtle is very maneuverable, which is very nice, but he's just so light.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that is nice about this playoffs format is that Pokemon Trainer does get three chances, and
Yes.
the Pokemon is forced to switch. So even though Squirtle, at least in the context of the league, is sort of the weakest one of the three, I would say. At least in most matchups. In like some matchups, Squirtle is better, but like in most cases, Ivysaur and Charizard are the real powerhouses.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that Pokemon Trainer does get those three chances means that just more time. It's not like switching to Squirtle at a high percent is an instant loss.
Yeah, and Ridley down to his last stock. Pokemon
Oh,
Master,
Ridley's got another final smash, and this one will kill if he connects with it.
yeah,
But he has to connect with it.
Dragon on.
Oh,
Wow. Um,
that's not good for Ridley. That was what he needed to bring this back.
yeah. Um, he could. I think Ridley and Squirtle again back out at 166%. Just such a strange call to me by Pokemon. That's really a tough thing to work with this character is so you can't really control
Oh,
who they're going to bring out.
but Squirtle with the
I was skeptical of Squirtle, but Squirtle proved me wrong.
yeah,
Um,
just sort of a single forward tilt kind of takes out Ridley
yeah,
there. And that was
yeah,
a great start from Pokemon Trainer. Ridley didn't do bad damage. Ridley was keeping up in
no,
terms of the damage dealt.
yeah. Ridley was doing pretty solid. He was just not able to get a couple of kills when he needed to. Um, in that situation,
Yeah, he needed to connect with maybe one more side B and that other final smash, and that would have
yeah,
brought it in his favor.
yeah. So villains starting off on the back foot, but like you said, Ridley is probably their weakest character, even after the improvements that we've seen from him.
Yeah.
So it's it's super far from over,
Mhm.
obviously.
Yeah, so let's go into round two, where we're going to be going to Shadow Moses Island, which is what villains have chosen for their home map here. And it's going to be Lucario versus Bowser.
Oh. Uh,
So what are your thoughts
Bowser,
here?
I mean, I just don't know. Bowser on Shadow Moses is just,
Yeah.
it's incredibly hard to deal with. It's extremely difficult. You need to kill him off the top. It's hard because he's so heavy. And then and then for his own benefit, and his, like, beyond that, Bowser is good at killing, has good upward kill moves.
Hmm.
His up smash is so much of his stuff has good upwards launch angles to it.
Yeah, I feel like
That so
I feel like a lot of Lucario's best kill moves are horizontal, which is going to be
yeah,
a bit of a struggle for him here.
yeah. It's just it's hard to. This is a stage that's just really good for Bowser, and it's really tough to play around it.
Mhm.
Um, if Lucario, especially at high percents, should be a character who can overpower Bowser's just hard to kill weight and defensive traits, but it's not going to be easy.
Uh huh. Yeah, I think Pokemon Masters are gonna have their work cut out for them.
Yeah.
But so looking at the builds, Lucario has Forgetful Style, Piston Hondo, Merrick, Shedinja. So Forgetful Style is always solid. Merrick is a 10% boost to all his attacks. Piston Hondo is a 10% boost to a lot of his attacks. And Shedinja is a big defense boost.
Mm.
Meanwhile, we've got Bowser, who's running Big B style, Halberd, and Rock Mario. Oh no!
Ooh. Yeah, and
12%!
yeah, that's a brutal way to start for Pokemon Masters. Bowser's really just showing off what makes him so brutal here.
Yeah. Oh my
I
god.
mean,
Those forward air combos.
yeah, Lucario just can't do anything about this. He's having trouble just hitting Bowser. Um, there's no range for him to try and fall back on or anything. He's trying to use that side B, but he's not connecting with it.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's got a extra stat boosts, especially since you do get a extra aura boost from being a stock behind. But I wouldn't say it's great for Lucario here. It's looking pretty
No,
bad.
this is looking grim. Lucario's already back up to over 100%.
Yeah, I mean,
And
what
there you
Lucario
go.
really
Oh,
needs
never mind.
is to deal some damage to Bowser, and survive for the next 1 second. But even that, I'm not sure will kill. Yeah. Well,
The angles for it are just not good enough. Look, I mean, we were seeing there as Lucario got so high up in his aura, and
mhm.
he was starting to do a lot better. But it's just even then, it just wasn't enough, and he just is able to be killed by Bowser too easily at those points.
Yeah. I think okay. Yep, it's over.
Yeah,
Lucario's at 70 damage. It's over. Bowser
yeah, I
literally
just
only has
don't.
to survive for 2 seconds, and yep.
And he's not going to make this
GG.
on this stage. Yeah,
Like it's an instant kill. It's an instant kill at
yep,
80%. As soon as Lucario hit 70, it was over.
yeah. Unless Lucario could have somehow dodged it. Yeah,
Dodged it or
honestly,
somehow killed Bowser before he could use it, but he didn't.
yeah,
There's no
nope.
way.
Really, really, there's kind of an aspect of when you're facing villains in the playoffs, you kind of just have to. It almost feels like unless you have a character you are extremely confident in, you have to just kind of assume you're going to lose against Bowser on Shadow Blazes.
Yeah.
It's such a strong character
Mm-hmm.
on a strong stage for him.
Yeah.
Like it's just such a hard combination to overcome. Uh, and yeah, it's. I don't think Bowser has lost. Has Bowser lost any matches yet in the playoffs? I can't think of any.
No, I don't think so. I think he's lost. I think
Yeah,
he's won all of them.
yeah, and I don't. I can't even think of any being particularly close for Bowser.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it,
Yeah. So, but it's not over yet for Pokemon Masters. We're
no,
going into round 3,
nope.
which is back on their home map, and it's going to be Incineroar versus Piranha Plant.
Okay. Uh,
So, what are we thinking here? I mean, Piranha Plant is extremely scary.
yeah, I don't want to count Incineroar out either. He's got a lot of really strong uh, tools at his disposal.
Mm-hmm. He's a, I mean, Incineroar is a strong heavyweight. I wouldn't say the strongest heavyweight, but he is solid. Piranha Plant also technically a heavyweight, but he doesn't really have big attacks. Just sort of, um,
No.
just sort of is heavy, and is kind of small.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a few. Plant has a couple of Plant's smash attacks
Yeah.
are pretty, particularly that side smash.
The spiky
is-
head.
Yeah, that one's pretty hard, pretty big in terms of damage and knockback, but in terms of its hitbox, isn't that big.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean we can start the match.
Yeah.
Incineroar's got Demon Style Halberd Mario Tennis Aces. Piranha Plant's got Tank Style Geese Howard. I mean, like, Piranha Plant is a gold level character, Incineroar is not. Incineroar never made
Yeah.
gold in the main season. I don't believe.
I don't believe so either.
And I mean, to a certain extent, one of Piranha Plant's tools is less useful here, and that his Final Smash will probably just fall off the stage.
Yeah.
And Incineroar's got
Plant-
2 revenge stacks up.
Yeah. And he just kind of was taking through that. Oh wow. I mean,
That's what happens when you have 2
Plant
revenge
took-
stacks. Hey,
Oh, Plant already to that final smash.
hey. Hold up.
Yes.
Oh no, wait. Plant has Geese Howard. I thought Plant still had Great Fairy for some reason. Anyway,
No.
I was confused. It's like, how much damage did Incineroar do? Oh, but there goes Incineroar.
Yeah,
And Plant
that's
still has a second Final Smash on deck. He could use it for solid opening damage. He does trap Incineroar.
oh, yeah,
Gets
that's real. That-
18% on him.
that's for free damage right after getting a kill. That's not for Plants at all.
Incineroar, meanwhile, is almost at
and-
his Final Smash.
Yeah, I mean, Incineroar definitely wants to just try and get the kill.
He
now.
does.
There it is. I don't believe Incineroar's Final Smash is particularly high damaging.
Hey!
It's not getting the
Hey,
kill.
Incineroar?
That was a very bad use of it. Incineroar has decided that he does not, in fact, need his final smash to win this. I guess.
Yeah.
And to his credit, he's basically brought the percents to all but even.
Mhm.
He's just the tiniest bit behind in that.
Yeah, I really liked what Incineroar did earlier with using the revenge in the middle of the poison smoke cloud because
Yeah.
you can just stack a bunch of them in there. Shame he hasn't done it a second time because I think that would be really helpful
No.
for him.
I think so too. Now this stock is looking a lot worse for Incineroar. Plant is, oh, but he just got it. That was a pretty damaging throw from Incineroar. That was
I
like
mean, he's on
15%.
demon style.
Yeah.
That's what he do. Oh,
Uh,
and PD Piranha catches Incineroar and
yeah, and there he
takes
goes.
him out.
Incineroar's been having a hard
But he
time
evens it up.
avoiding. Wow. And immediately with the side B.
Yeah, like this is dead even, except for the final smash meter, which is slightly in Incineroar's favor.
Yeah.
All right, Incineroar's got the final
Jeez.
smash on deck. If he uses it, it will be good damage. I'm not sure it will kill, but
I could see this killing depending on the angle. His is pretty strong for kills, but it's
no, it doesn't kill. And Piranha Plant has his
not.
next final smash on deck. He
Yeah,
uses
this
it.
is,
Does he connect with it? He does, and that might
oh
kill.
no. That
It
yeah,
kills.
oh, that was so that was extremely close. Incineroar almost had it, but he was just losing that final smash game is what it came down to, and those were so instrumental for Plants.
I mean, he dealt more damage.
Yeah, like it was there was a lot going for Incineroar in that fight, but he just couldn't overcome getting caught in two final smashes, two
Basically
of Plant's
back to
final
back.
smashes, which yeah, it just wasn't something he could deal with, unfortunately. And this is a tough stage to avoid that final smash on too, especially for a character like Incineroar who doesn't have particularly great air movement.
Yeah, some of the worst air movement, I would say.
Yeah, yes, that's a more accurate way to put it. So now, Pokemon Masters are villains are up 2-1 right now. So
And this
if
could very
they
much be the final match, the final round of this
yeah
match.
yeah, I mean if you're villain, you should be coming into round 4 feeling pretty confident. It's on your home map.
And we're going to be doing Jigglypuff versus Bowser Jr.
This is gonna be interesting. I really don't know. Shadow Moses is such an influential stage.
Yeah.
Um,
Something I will say is that in the playoffs, Morton has not lost a match on Shadow Moses Island. He has not lost a match, period.
yeah. Yeah, and again, Jigglypuff's another character who so many of her kill moves are horizontal, not vertical.
Yeah, well, rest.
Yeah, Rest is the big exception, but Rest is a big risk, obviously.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we'll see if she connects with them. She does. Oh,
Mhm.
I was about to say she does like to use them on this AI, and then I didn't put her on the AI that likes to use them.
Oh
Maybe
no.
I should do that,
Yes, we should put Jigglypuff on the proper AI.
so we don't have to redo the match.
Yep.
All right. So, yep, everything is still set up. So let's just go in. Okay, so the correct AI, Jigglypuff does like to use a lot of rest. She does connect with a lot of them.
Yeah.
Morton starting off with 30% because of his Shedinja, but he's slowly healing it away because of the Meloetta.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? In theory, Rush should be pretty good for against a character like Morton, since Morton does take more damage from the top.
Yeah,
And that's usually
assuming
where
she hits him there.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the most common place for Rest to connect from, is it not?
Yeah, I would say so. She usually
Yeah.
connects on the head. But she
Morton
seems to be
gets-
having a bit of trouble getting anything off against him.
Yeah.
And look at that, already up to 100%.
Yeah, and that's bad for such a light character like Jigglypuff.
Yeah, like she's basically, like she's all but run out of her polar bear. Basically, except for like
Yeah.
jabs, which she's going to armor through.
There she goes, though. Oh! And yeah, I mean that looked like it. And the
That
other
looked
thing
like a
too,
body hit.
that it looked like, yeah, that looked like it almost killed. But the other big advantage that I don't think either of us realized is that this stage layout makes it harder, assuming the rest happens from the bottom,
Hmm.
makes it harder for Morton to get to
Oh,
Jigglypuff
poor
to punish.
timing.
Oh no. Oof. Still, I think we've seen how Jigglypuff can bring this back. Rest has the kill potential
Yeah.
that she needs, even from
Oh,
the
here
bottom.
we go. Here we go. Here we
Oh,
go. She dealt damage with
actually,
it.
she actually, yeah, I was gonna say a stage like this, if she had truly done it in the center of the stage, that could have done a lot.
Hmm.
That could have been pretty effective.
And meanwhile, Morton's got his final smash is almost on deck. That's going to do a
Yeah,
lot more damage, I would think. Unless
yeah,
she just
and
sort of
more.
stays in the middle. No, don't use rollout.
No,
No.
no,
Okay.
Jigglypuff, what are you doing? What are you doing, Puff?
Oh! Okay.
Oh, there
So
it is.
she is behind by about 20%.
Oh, and
She puts him to sleep.
she barely avoided getting punished there by
Yeah.
Morton's side smash too.
Yeah. One nice thing about Polar Bear is that it really lets you just avoid these multi hits. You get hit
Yeah,
by one hit, you can just leave.
and Morton has a good number of multi hits.
Yeah, side smash and up smash are both multi hits. They require hitting with all of them. And against a character
Yeah.
without armor, it works, but against Jigglypuff, it might not.
Yeah, Jigglypuff is really, Jigglypuff, despite starting out a bit rough, is really staying in this. This is a very competitive fight so far.
Yeah, I think she just needs to get a few more damage in. Oh!
Oh, ooh,
She connects with a rollout and an up
yeah.
smash. If she connects with the rest at this percent, she does. It's even. In fact, she's in the lead.
Wow. Again, that we see Morton try and go for that side smash punish, and Jigglypuff just doesn't care. It just doesn't get to do what it needs to do against her because of
Yeah.
that polar bear.
Now, but Morton is bringing this back against Jigglypuff a little bit. He avoids that final
Yeah.
smash.
Yeah. Again, that final smash is just not usually not great. I mean, we've seen it do stuff. I
We've seen
think.
it kill.
Yeah. Which was but it's just so hard to make use of. You have to position yourself right. You need to be on the right stage. And the AI just doesn't tend to have it in
And
it
yeah,
for that.
Morton is just healing way more. Look at him. He's down to 50%,
Yeah,
and he started with 30.
yeah, and Jigglypuff is taking a lot of damage right now. Morton's almost to his final smash.
Yeah, Jigglypuff desperately needs to avoid. No, she's in the final
No,
smash, and this might kill
no,
at
this
how light
could
she
be.
is.
I think this is, yeah. Oof, that's the game.
And Team Villain will be the home seed in the championship match. Not that home matters, but they are guaranteed a spot.
Yeah, but they will be the team coming from. Yeah, they will be the team coming from the winners bracket. In all
Yeah.
this. Um,
They will be the team with the advantage, essentially. Like they'll be the team that the team that they're facing will be the underdog.
yeah, Jigglypuff really, she really put up a great fight in there. I thought.
Yeah,
Like,
she really could have brought it back. Like one more good
yeah,
combo and then a rest, she could have destroyed Morton. But I mean, honestly, in the end, kind of her speed was the downfall.
yeah,
She was kind of stuck in the bottom of the stage trying to move around, and meanwhile
yeah,
Morton was just camping on the top of the stage, throwing out Mecha Koopas and healing.
yeah. It was tough for her to deal with that. I thought, Morton again. Like, we went in expecting Morton to look good, and he did. It really wasn't a surprise. Um, yeah. But Pokemon Masters are going to get to find out who they'll be facing next week. Now, as we move on to the next match.
Indeed, let's get into it. So right now we have Classic Mode Champions versus Super Bash Sisters. What are your thoughts on these teams facing each other?
To be honest, I really don't know. They've both been, both have been fighting really hard. I think historically, I personally, and I've talked about this a lot, have thought of Classic Mode Champions as being a very consistent team.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason they're the only team to make it this far in the playoffs twice.
Yeah. I haven't historically been thinking of Super Bash Sisters quite the same way, but I think the sisters have the sisters have a really strong lineup in their own right. And really, I think, I really don't know what I think, to be quite honest. I think a big thing for the sisters is that they don't fumble with their biggest couple of characters. Like, if either of them, for some teams, if like who's historically like your top character fumbles a match, you can be fine and make it out. I don't think the Bash sisters are going to have that luxury here.
Yeah, that is fair. Okay, here's a sort of follow-up question. Which of these two teams do you think would be better against Pokemon Masters?
I think my gut actually tells me I think Super Bash Sisters would have the better matchup against Pokemon Masters.
I mean, first off, Classic Mode Champions have already lost to Pokemon Masters in the playoffs.
Yes, that is a good point. I knew I was not thinking of some fact.
Yeah. Whereas Super Bash Sisters have not done that yet. So, but on the other hand, Classic Mode Champions, maybe they'll know what they're getting into.
Yeah, they may have learned from their loss against Pokemon Masters in a way that a team having to face them fresh won't be prepared for.
But regardless, let's get into the first round here, which is going to be Link versus Isabelle. Both of these are very strong characters. I think I'll give the edge to Isabelle here, but I don't know.
I agree. I'm gonna give the edge to Isabelle, but Link has it in him to win. This definitely doesn't feel like a mismatched match, is what it feels.
Yeah. So let's just get into it, I guess. So Link has strategist style Halberd, Happy Mask Salesman. Isabelle has strategist style Meloetta, Reaper, and Repet. So Isabelle is sort of more like a singular focus on special moves. Link is sort of an all-rounder character.
Yeah. Link historically has been an all-rounder.
Yeah. I think season 1 he was all offense, and this season he's been all-rounder.
Yeah, and Isabelle so far has just been kind of taking it to him.
I mean, he's brought it back a bit.
Yeah, he definitely has.
He's avoiding the fishing poles, which is good because he'd get like 20% on him.
Yeah, the fishing poles.
No, he is Halberd. It's only 10%, but.
Oh. That's still a good bit, but
that's still a good bit, given that Halberd halves the damage you take.
Yeah. But Isabelle isn't even seeming to really need those fishing poles to do a lot of damage.
I mean, she's getting him with a few Lloyd traps. She's getting him with just regular grabs, with slingshots, with regular tilt attacks, just whatever she can hit with.
Yep. And
Link really isn't connecting with.
Oof. Um, Something I'm noticing though is that Isabel's fishing pole does not seem to be in any way like a really a viable kill option on this
Yeah,
stage.
it's not. I mean, it's basically never a kill move, but even on this stage where you can go right up next to the walls, it doesn't seem to
Yeah,
kill very well. It's just
no.
mostly for damage, mind you. Amazing damage.
Yes. Um, and Link getting that final smash and just getting an immediate 15% on Isabel's second stock. But yeah, with fishing pole on a lot of normal stages, at least the benefit of it is, if a character with a poor recovery, when they start to get to high percent, you will throw them reasonably far with when you throw them away, even if
Yeah.
you don't throw them hard.
Yeah, I mean,
Here,
it's far enough for you to have enough time to set up another trap, which is the intention.
exactly,
But
you can send them in a way that they need to recover,
yeah,
basically.
and
Here, that's
against a
not really
character
how.
who, yeah, and against a character who potentially has, lower recovery, that could just kill them. But yeah, here that's not gonna fly.
Yeah.
I mean, Link's not
Link
so
already
far
back up to
behind, but he's
130.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Congrats.
Oh, that was interesting. I did not know that was an interaction.
Yeah, I mean, fishing. Hey, Link, that's the second one. Hey, Link,
Yeah, Link,
that's
my
the
dude.
second. That's the second one this match, and the third one in the playoffs. Link.
You okay, my dude? Um, is Isabel gonna use this final smash, or is she just gonna let it run out? Yeah, she lets it run out.
Yeah,
She had a
that's
few
really good
moments.
for Link. If he gets his final smash and connects with it, that evens it up in stocks.
Yeah. Um,
So I think
It
he
looks
very
like-
much wants this. Hey, he does. He connects with it. There goes
Yeah.
Isabel.
so now it's. I mean, Link is behind by a good bit in percentage, but I mean that's not the end of the world. Isabel isn't the Isabel isn't the strongest kill character on this stage.
Okay, that's
so
fair.
long as Link doesn't blow himself up again.
Yeah, because as noted,
Oh wow! Oh no! Wow!
he didn't blow himself up.
No, that was an early kill on her too. I mean, we're just seeing that was just show off of. I think it's easy to forget, at least for me, just
That
how
Link
much
has Happy
kill
Max
power-
salesman.
Yes, but how much kill power some of Link's moves can have because we're always seeing him because he uses his specials so much that are doing a lot of chip damage.
Yeah, like,
But,
his normal moves do a lot of damage, and a lot of them have kill power.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously his smash attacks, but his dash attack, his forward air,
Yeah,
his up air, his down
that was
air.
just a dash attack. He got a kill with a dash attack there, with Isabel at a low percent, and I mean, that was something, and that's to me a really bad sign for Super Bash Sisters.
Yeah,
Obviously,
Isabel.
Link is a really strong character for Classic Mode Champions, but Isabel is generally seen as Bash Sisters' strongest character.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really. That's not great to trade. To trade Link. I mean, Link is solid, but he's not the strongest character of Classic Mode Champions this season. So to
No.
trade not the strongest character of Classic Mode Champions for your strongest character.
Yeah, it's a bad trade. I mean, it's a great trade if you're Classic Mode Champions. You just can't. If you're Classic Mode Champions, that's a great feeling right there. That was definitely what I would consider an upset overall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And now we're going into round 2, where we have Mario, who has been the best member of Classic Mode Champions, versus Palutena, who's been the second or third best member of Super Bash Sisters.
yeah. Palutena really needs to pull the upset here.
Yeah, she needs to pressure down Mario. Like we've seen her really pressure people down before, particularly healers. Last week, yeah, last week she put a lot of pressure on King K. Rool.
Yeah.
Granted, he's a bigger target, but still
Yeah, I think
similar
if
type of build.
yeah, I think if I think Palutena can pull this off, but you know, Mario's good. Mario's very good.
So let's get into it.
Yeah.
The Super Bash Sisters have picked Dreamland Battlefield form as their stage. It is kind of just
That's a fun
Dreamland.
one.
I'm
Yeah.
not entirely sure. I mean, the blast zones are different.
Yeah, it affects the last sounds a little bit.
And the bottom of the stage, people won't get caught in that as much. That might help for maybe Palutena's Final Smash. Help that connect a bit. Something.
Yeah.
Dimensions are slightly different. I can understand why you'd want to pick Battlefield form over the regular form.
And so far, Palutena is really taking it to Mario. I would say.
Yeah, she managed to get a pretty quick lead early on, though. Mario is starting to heal and get some of his damage in.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think we're seeing that high pressure that you were saying she needed to put on him.
Although one scary thing about Mario, as opposed to K. Rool, is that Mario is so much more mobile, especially with his gravity style, and that's going to make it hard for Palutena to connect with auto reticles and up smashes. Like last week, she was able to just like throw three things at K. Rool, and they would all connect because he couldn't dodge out of the way of them in time.
Yeah, I mean, so far what Palutena's big move has been is her up air, which makes sense. It's an extremely powerful move, and it's been doing her well. But yeah, I don't. Oh, that was a good.
Explosive flame.
What's the name of? Yes.
Stop Mario from camping on that platform, and
but Mario was just putting on the pressure there with that down.
Oh my goodness! Jeez. Is this Smash 4?
Wow.
What is this?
Wow, that was just incredibly powerful for Mario. Jeez, that's really not good for Palutena. That was
she needs to get Mario off stage before she takes damage from this final smash, and she gets hit by it, but she does power through it.
Yeah, and, she was at such low percent, and it's Mario's final smash.
Yeah. Watch this, black hole. Oh. Mega laser does not connect.
Laser. Wow, It looked for sure like that was going to connect for me, and there it is. Okay, this is reasonably even. I'm really just shocked though that she whiffed that final smash. It looked for sure like that was going to connect to me, but nope.
Yeah, the gravity box is very weird, especially given how Mario's air mobility is working right now.
Yeah. And sometimes it feels like that laser just doesn't come in at the angle you want it to.
Yeah. It'd be interesting if Palutena could control that.
Yeah. Palutena was able to clip with that up smash there.
Yeah, she's connecting with quite a good few of those. And another explosive flame takes out Mario.
Wow, Palutena
has taken the lead.
Feels like she's, it feels like she's just kind of adapted after that first stock of just knowing how to space out her moves a lot better, and is just consistently connecting with things that she wasn't consistently connecting with on that first stock. Let's see if she can keep that momentum going. Oh, that was a good up tilt from her, just getting Mario out of her face.
Yeah. That's one thing that Palutena is quite good at, is just sort of her keep off me tools. That might do her in. That
might actually kill. Yeah.
But she still has the lead by a few percent.
It didn't even get rid of her off stage. She had to fail her recovery for it to kill her. It's such a bad final smash.
Though to be fair, that was probably better for Mario, because the slower it kills her, the more time he has to heal.
That's true. Palutena is almost back to her final smash. I imagine it. Actually, Mario
okay,
may be a
at
low enough
84?
percent. Oh no, never. Yeah.
At 96?
Nope. Listen, I was speaking when he was like around like 56. I was like, oh, and then
Off the
all of a sudden,
stage?
Palutena. Oh, geez, I don't even know if she's gonna need it.
I mean, but she does have it on deck.
Yeah,
If she connects with this one,
she she needs to.
but she needs to use it too. But
Yeah, she needs to use it. Palutena, just use it. What are you
Oh,
doing, Palutena?
she
Use
uses it, and oh, Mario gets clipped by it. Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
oh,
And that's the second upset of the set.
yeah, Palutena just did. That was very good. She had a bit of a rough start with that first stock. That was going pretty. That was going at first in Mario's favor a little bit more. It was looking like, and then Palutena just brought it back. Like, not even really brought it back. She just changed the momentum to all be in her favor.
So yeah, that was. Mario didn't do any damage to Palutena. He didn't do any damage. But he still got her to last stock.
He was doing a little. He did a little bit of damage. How much damage is that saying he did to her?
199.
That's
Across-
extremely low.
Across 3 stocks. That's less
That's
than 100 damage per stock.
Yeah, that's extremely low. I mean, that final smash honestly is a big reason why Palutena's percentage wasn't that high for that stock, and it caught her at it caught her at like the lowest percentage it probably could to just really trap her in it and take her off stage and kill.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, so these teams are even. It's anyone's game right now.
Yeah, it's really interesting because both teams had their best characters lose to, like
not an awful character. Like both of them were top 3 characters of their team, I would say, but
yeah,
maybe top 4. But it was an upset, and it is surprising how that sort of worked out. That both of them got the slight upset.
Yeah.
And now we've got a Donkey Kong versus Zero Suit Samus.
This Zero Suit Samus being the one to face Donkey Kong definitely feels like a smart call to me, especially on a stage like King of Fighters. I really can't think. I think it's Zero Suit Samus, pretty good kill power. I think she's got a pretty good chance here. But I mean, Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong. He's strong.
Yeah, like just Kong, 100%.
Yep. Yeah, like he does big damage.
So I mean, we'll see how it works out. Donkey Kong versus Zero Suit Samus. Alright, so starting off here, Donkey Kong has Demon Style Gold Mario, so he's going to armor through things. Zero Suit Samus has Tank Style Geese Howard, so she's a Final Smash spammer.
Okay.
I
mean, that's.
I'm realizing how many
sense.
multi-hits Zero Suit Samus has, and she might have trouble.
Yeah, I didn't fully consider how many of her moves were.
I knew she had a lot of multi-hits, but I forgot.
Yeah, like as soon as you said she has a lot of multi-hits, I was like, oh yeah, she has a lot of multi-hits.
But she is ahead in damage, and she has her final smash at the ready, and this will kill.
Oh yeah, this Zero Suit Samus is an extremely strong character for a Final Smash build. Her Final Smash is easily one of the best in the game.
All right, and,
yeah, I mean,
one more second. There we go. And that's another free damage.
Yeah, and you know what? Despite the fact that Zero Suit Samus is so heavily multi-hits, she dealt a lot of damage really quickly to Donkey Kong. And here come the auras.
Yeah,
This is
and
gonna kill.
there goes, yeah.
Yeah.
So Zero Suit Samus out of it, but she did deal 50% to Donkey Kong before she was able to, or she was taken out, and she's gotten him up to 70. Oh my goodness. What?
Are just they don't seem to really care about Gold Mario because they're not really a knockback move anyway.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is. The stunning plasma whip just isn't a really a knockback move.
Yeah, it doesn't like Donkey Kong's able to like power through it in a way he wouldn't without Gold Mario, but it doesn't matter. It's dealing all of its damage.
Yeah.
Like it's not fundamentally changing how that move is working in Zero Suit Samus's kit to make it less of overall like.
Granted, she wasn't able to kill with her up special because of it.
Yeah.
But
And
still,
here comes this is gonna kill.
yeah, she takes out Donkey Kong's second stock, and if she survives for a little bit longer, she'll get her next Final Smash. She just has to make sure not to get hit by a Donkey Kong Smash attack. Donkey Kong gets his first and takes out Zero Suit Samus before she could use hers. That's not good. He's going to deal a lot of damage with it if he connects with it. He does.
It's all of a sudden Zero Suit Samus went from feeling like she had a pretty dominating lead to being behind. Although her Final Smash is almost back.
Her Final Smash is almost back. She's going to get it, and ideally, what she wants is to use this really quickly, because Geese Howard, she got it before Geese Howard activated, so she should have enough juice to get to another Final Smash and potentially even most of the way to a third. But she needs to deal damage to Donkey Kong if she wants her Final Smash to kill.
Yeah, I mean 61%. I don't know if this is going to be able to do it. Oh, it does though.
Wow.
Wow. That was close, but yeah, I mean we saw the effectiveness of Zero Suit Samus on that Final Smash build was just too much. Donkey Kong he needed to get kills a bit faster, and he just couldn't.
He didn't get his combos on Zero Suit Samus. He didn't get his very early kills on Zero Suit Samus. So there you go. That's why she's so scary on Geese Howard.
Yep. Super Bash Sisters are now up 2-1.
So we're going to. Yep, we're going to match 4, round 4 rather, and it's going to be Pikachu versus Dark Samus, back on Dreamland Battlefield form. All right, so both of these characters have been solid-ish for their team, I would say.
Yeah, I think they've both been solid characters. I really don't know who I give the edge in this. I just feel like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really think I can choose the winner here. Both of these are like fine characters. Like Dark Samus kind of has trouble with some combos falling out. Meanwhile, Pikachu, I feel like Pikachu kind of has a bit more trouble killing than Dark Samus, so it could go either way. And I don't know how Pikachu stacks up against the Gold Mario.
I really don't. If you're Classic Mode Champions, though, you hope the answer is Pikachu does well.
Yeah. So let's get into it.
Yeah.
This is potentially the final round of the night. Potentially the final round for Classic Mode Champions. And so Pikachu starting, Bigby style, Zapfish to Tina Shedinja. So a fairly defensive build with a bit of offense on it.
Moves, right? What does Zapfish do?
Zapfish boosts electric attacks, so all of Pikachu's attacks.
Okay, good. That's what I thought.
Except like Jab.
Yeah, there are a few that aren't. But
Yeah.
basically the big ones
Mhm.
are boosted by it.
Yeah.
I imagine, at least for some of them, though, it may also depend a little bit on the hitbox for them.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it just boosts. I mean, whenever you see that electric zzzt on Dark
yeah,
Samus, that's being boosted by 10%.
yeah.
And of course, Victini boosts smash attacks.
Samus with that powerful spike.
She is
You know,
kind of taking the lead here.
yeah, it's interesting. It feels like Pikachu is connecting with a lot, but it just feels like Zero Suit Samus, or excuse me, not Zero Suit, Dark Samus just isn't like it doesn't feel like it's being reflected in the percentage. Those down airs were doing good damage, 5% each from the look of it.
Yeah. I mean, something I will say about Pikachu is that Pikachu started with 30%, so it's kind of understandable why Pikachu has a higher percent than Dark Samus by basically
Oh, for sure.
30%.
Yeah. Ooh, almost connecting with that shard shot. I imagine that would have killed.
Yeah. Very likely.
Yeah. Um, yeah, all of a sudden it feels like the momentum is starting to go a bit better for Pikachu. Pikachu's starting to deal out better damage.
Yeah, and avoiding a bit more of Dark Samus's, which is what he really wants.
Yeah. Those Thunder Jolts. Ooh! That was a bad hit. Another one of those, and I think Pikachu would probably die.
Yeah, at 100 an up smash from Dark Samus would kill.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. It's just
Pikachu
it's
getting a
not.
good grab on Dark Samus, getting her up to 80, avoiding that next
Yeah.
charge shot. That was good.
Yeah. Is it Dark Samus? It feels like she's starting to fish for that kill now. To me.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh. The thunder. I think a little bit of that may have connected with that thunder from
yeah, I
Pikachu.
mean that is sort of the thing with Gold Mario, like having armor just sort of let's ignore those powerful moves like Thunder, where the first hit combos into the second.
Yeah.
But it did hit a bit, so that was good for Pikachu.
First
Eh,
thunder Pikachu throwing out all match too.
that's true. He doesn't like to use it very often.
No. Um. Which I imagine at times can be a bit frustrating considering it has pretty good potential as a kill move.
Dark Samus has the first final smash charge of the match. Will she
Yeah.
use it? She doesn't need to though. Gets the down
Ooh.
smash, killing Pikachu, and that's not great for Pikachu.
I
Hopefully,
think
he can.
Pikachu was knocked to his. Where's Pikachu at on his final smash meter?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
I think,
He lost his final smash meter because of that
yeah.
kill, and
Yeah, I think
he just took a big hit from that final smash. That's not looking good for Pikachu.
no. What was previously going like a kind of slow match just suddenly picked up a lot of momentum for Dark Samus. Um, but previously, up until now, it was like pretty chip, pretty slow. Like now
Yeah.
they were just starting to fish for kills, and now all of a sudden,
Oh, but there's an up smash from Pikachu.
yeah,
His up smashes are powered up by the Victini, and it did kill.
yeah,
Probably would have killed it anyway though. 115.
probably,
Oh, and Pikachu's almost at his final smash again. Hopefully he won't lose it this time though.
yeah. I would be pretty shocked if Dark Samus could get a kill on Pikachu at this point, but I wouldn't rule it out.
Yeah, I mean Pikachu's already at 65%. He does connect with the
Ooh,
Oh, Gold
what?
Mario. Gold
Oh
Mario.
no!
Gold Mario though.
Oh no!
Poor
That was
Pikachu.
that
Oh,
was
poor
rough.
baby. Oh
That
no.
oh that was heartbreaking. I was that wow.
Well,
That
I mean,
sucks.
he can still bring this back, but he is kind of behind by a lot.
Yeah, but even if he does bring it back, that just felt sad. I just feel sad.
Yeah.
Um, like like even if Pikachu wins the fight, Super Bass Sisters have won the morale
Yeah,
exchange here. Like,
for sure.
yeah,
Alright, so Pikachu is bringing Dark Samus back to about a 30% difference between the two.
yeah. I mean, this is Dark Samus is getting pretty close to her final smash again, and as we can see, Pikachu is getting in kill range again for her.
That's true. You gotta be careful with that. And she's got a charge shot saved up. If she hits with that, then it'll be very good damage.
Yeah,
And potentially a kill.
Oh, I
Oh!
thought she may have connected with that forward air for a second. Oh, the spike.
Boy.
Oh,
Well, I mean, Pikachu can still bring this back. He just needs to really, really put in a lot of work here.
yeah. I mean, my big issue is I just don't know if Pikachu has the killing potential.
I mean, his smash attacks will kill fairly early. He has Victini.
Yeah, Dark
Oh,
Samus.
oh, that's a final smash. Does
Yeah,
not
I
kill.
don't. Yeah, Pikachu probably needed to be like at least 10% higher for that to have a chance at killing. Yeah, like that gold Mario just makes so much so difficult for Pikachu.
And yeah, it's really hard to say. Like Pikachu can connect with another smash attack and it would kill probably, but he has to connect with it
Yeah, and even then, is that enough for the
for the
comeback?
Yeah, I mean he's almost at his final smash. If he can kill with a regular smash attack, and then maybe deal some damage and get the final smash, but that's a big if.
And do we really want Pikachu to rely on the final smash after what happened last time?
That's true. And these smash attacks from Dark Samus are making it very difficult for Pikachu to catch up. Like, he is running out of opportunities.
Yeah.
She does miss with the charge shot again.
Yeah, she's been having trouble connecting with those charge shots, but
I mean, to a certain extent, with Samus, the threat of the charge shot is just as big of a deal as the charge shot.
yeah.
Oh, no!
That's
Wow. Okay, well, it was that was pretty sad from Pikachu. But congrats to Dark Samus for playing a very good game. Congrats to Super Bash Sisters. You'll get to face Pokemon Masters next week.
yeah. And then villains, you get to hunker down, start to plan, and
Yeah,
you'll
watch both of the teams carefully.
yeah. Definitely watch carefully.
Yeah, that's all for this week.
Yeah.
For all the eliminated teams, remember that the event rules. There's two special events that are happening during the championship match. There's Bayoland, and there is the good, the bad, and the flat zone.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely get. Hopefully, everybody's been thinking about builds for those.
Remember, it uses your Season 3 rosters, not your Season 2 rosters, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, those are going to be a lot of fun. I'm already looking forward to those. I'm excited for next week to find out who's going to get to face villains in the finals.
Yeah, we only have one match next week, but it's a big one. It's going to be Pokemon Masters versus Super Bash Sisters. So,
Yeah,
see you all
and
then,
either
everyone. Hmm?
yeah. Oh, and either way, whoever's facing Villains as in the finals is coming for a rematch since
That's
Villains
true.
has have not was the one team to knock both of these both Bash Sisters and Pokemon Masters into the losers bracket.
So, should be very exciting. See you all next
Yeah.
week. Bye,
Yep.
everyone.
Bye, everyone.